everybody, welcome back to the farm. This week we're out with the This week we're out with the blue parade wagon. If you remember, I got this about a year ago out of Mississippi, and I hadn't had a chance to use it yet. So today's the first day. Jewel is ready to go. The brakes were locked up on this thing, so I had to replace all the brake cylinders, all the wheel cylinders on it, and I got all that taken care of. And then once I got Jewel and Becky working together, I went ahead and put them on this. So they were ready to go, so we had to get going. They had a lot of energy when we started out, and they wanted to run, so we had to run for about the first mile. But this route that I've been taking them on is about a 4 1/3 mile round trip. That's working out real good. Gets them nice and sweaty. Gets them used to working together. Still have the flies. Nice lather going on her back. Running down her legs. She's staying up front. Staying up front a little bit more with Vicky today. worked out pretty good. Jewel got nice and lathered up like I was saying earlier, and Becky, she lathered up just a little bit, but not near as much as Jewel. So it was a good workout for both of them. The wagon worked out real good. After working on the brakes and replacing all the brake cylinders, I'm pretty confident in taking it pretty much anywhere now. So we'll just continue on driving and having fun. And it was a little rough at times there. The girls were full of energy when we first started out, and they wanted to run. So I let them get after it for a little bit, but this thing was just bouncing along, just going to town out in the pasture there on a little perimeter road I cut around the back pasture. And I couldn't imagine being a pioneer back in the 1800s and going across the Wild West with no trails. I mean, there was a wagon trail eventually, but the original pioneers, you know, they had to blaze their own trail. And they had, you know, wooden wagon wheels. You know, I'm on rubber wheels, so it's much more comfortable. But I'm talking just after a couple hours, my butt's sore, and those guys were out there for months on end. So I don't envy them. I have huge respect for them. But when you step back and you hook up a set of horses and you drive them for a couple hours, I mean, you just have a new appreciation for the pioneers of yesteryear and how hard their lives were back then. I don't, like I said, I don't envy them at all, but I sure do respect them. But it was a lot of fun. The girls did real good, so we're gonna get them unhooked and get them rinsed off and get them back out in the pasture. So we got Becky all rinsed off and got her gear off. She's right here eating a little bit of grass. And now we're gonna get Jewel. The nice thing about the bio harnesses is you can wash the bio harnesses at the same time, rinse the sweat off of them. Not really washing them, you're just rinsing off the sweat and just cooling them down. A lot of sweat coming off of them. Hard to see in the camera, but a lot of this white water, it's all sweat. Appreciate you guys watching this week, and as always, remember who you are, be kind to those around you, stand up for what you believe in.